Hey everybody, how's it going? Sailor Corey here again. Um, I just wanted to do a quick video, uh, and by quick I mean the length of time that YouTube will probably let me post the video, um, on general beard care. Reason I wanted to do this is when I first started growing a beard. So I got out of the Navy, and like many service members, I was like done with the shaving thing. Not for me. And so the first thing that I did was I grew these big, giant, gnarly chops. Like if you can think of like a judge in the 17 or 1800s, that's what I was sporting. Like if Wolverine was like a hardcore, cool looking dude, I guess he kind of is. But anyways, so I had these chops. At some point I shaved those off, started growing a beard. Didn't really know anything about taking care of a beard. I just thought you grew a beard, and that was pretty much it. And so um, when I decided to maybe start taking care of it a little bit, I thought that I would use shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that the hair on your face, the skin, all that's different than on your head. And a lot of people are using shampoos and conditioners that aren't necessarily good uh, for your skin and your hair in the first place because it contains a lot of crazy stuff. And being that I am not a hairstylist or anything, I couldn't tell you what those ingredients are, but you can look those up if you're interested. Anyways, that stuff on your face is probably even worse, just because the differences between your face and your head. Um, And that was pretty much the extent of my beard care for the first round. This is Mark II that you're looking at here. So there was a Mark One. So I started getting my beard would be itchy, and then you get the dreaded beard rough and all that, and it is not an attractive thing to have that stuff going on. There's already kind of the perception that if you have a beard, you're somehow like dirty or something. I don't know if you ever seen some people's reaction to touching a beard. It's like it's your, a little bit more intimate hair or something. Like they treat it like it's a dirty rag or something. Very strange. Don't understand that, but to each their own. Anyways, so point being, taking care of your beard is very important so that you can look somewhat respectable, I guess. So at some point, I made the next classic mistake of shaving my beard off, um, which I guess kind of everybody's got to maybe do that once to learn the hard way. Uh, and I did that. And just to give you an example of what can happen if you don't really take care of your beard the proper way in your face, my skin underneath on my face was actually really, really, really super dry and flaky and actually red. I have very dense beard, and so I think that probably made it sort of exacerbated the problem. But in any case, it was like divine retribution for shaving. It was like, okay, just all the bad things about shaving. Um, so that's kind of what happened without taking care of it. Lots of, as weird as it sounds, like when you have a beard, you actually do worry about, split ends and stuff like that. Um, Anybody who's tried to grow a beard and failed, which there's a lot of people out there that don't realize how much work it is. It is a lot of work. You do have to take care of it, and there's a lot of people who give up and just shave it off and never try again. Um, so Mark II of the beard, I decided to learn a lot more about beard care and try to take care of it. So some of the things that I've learned that are just basic things that I have gathered through research and all this other stuff. Obviously, some of my other videos that I've posted so far have been on beard care products, your oils, shampoos, conditioners, and I've only posted a few of those so far. I've only recently started doing these videos to try to offer insight to others and help out others through the things that I found out. So beard care products like that are huge. They're designed for your beard, for your face, very specific. You're going to get the best results. Healthy hair, healthy face. That's the way you want it to be. But there's other things as well for beard care that you want to take into account. The brush that you use is huge. Pretty much anybody that knows something about beards is gonna say something about brushes, just because it's fundamental. Most of us, including myself, would use the cheap little black combs or whatever. That's horrible. I've seen a thousand people. That's an exaggeration, of course. I've seen quite a few people talk about the brush issue. Most of us use those little cheap black combs. The brief version is they're poorly made, the stuff that they're made out of, the way that they're cut, etc. It screws up your beard hair. It damages it, basically. If you have to use just one of those regular black combs, I mean, do what you gotta do. But at some point, if you're gonna plan on having a beard, invest in a decent comb. Pretty much everything that I've seen from every beard source talks about Kent combs, K-E-N-T. I guess they're made, I believe, in England. They're made the right way, made of good materials, not hard on your beard. Those come highly recommended. One grooming product or a tool that I learned about and I really like to use is a boar's bristle brush. This, of course, is one without a handle. This one is actually pretty cool. I bought this recently when I was on a trip recently. Found this. It has one side that is a little stiffer, and the other side that's a little softer. So you actually get like two types of brushes in one. I really recommend something like this. You want to make sure that you're getting real boar's hair. If you go to Walmart, you're going to see a lot of I forget what, basically plastic bristles. That's not the way you want to go. If drop a couple of bucks and get yourself a decent brush. Here is another one. Obviously, that is just your standard. But again, that's real boar's hair. It's not nylon. It's not anything ending in on, right? These are really good. It's gonna brush your hair, especially if you got denser hair like me. Really good option. I do not have the best comb. This comb actually kind of looks like a Kent comb from what I've seen. Something to think about. And I've also seen a lot of really cool combs on the internet that are, I don't know what you would call designer combs. I don't know. But they look kind of cool. They have wood combs, all kinds of crazy different ones. I am actually thinking about starting to make my own beard combs. So we will see. We'll see how that turns out. I'll let you know on that. Another thing before I wrap up here, when you comb your beard matters, right? You get out of the shower, your beard is all wet. You don't want to, be really rough on drying your beard. I personally kind of just dab it, get as dry as I can, kind of wait for it to dry out the rest of the way, or most of the way. I'll put my beard oil in once it's most of the way dry. There's different recommendations on that. Most people say a little damp is good. That's the way I go. And then I'll brush it. I'll usually maybe use my comb, get it nice and combed out, switch over to the boar's hair, and do it that way. Anyways, those are just a few of my observations and tips that I've learned along the way to keep a healthy and happy beard. So I hope that helps you guys, and until next time.